Hi, and welcome back to 6th grade math. Today we are going over how to read and write algebraic expressions. Our goals for this video are to write algebraic expressions from verbal phrases and also write verbal phrases from algebraic expressions. Before we get started, let's review translating phrases. So the course is going to ask you to drag and drop numbers and symbols into the boxes to form an expression that represents this phrase, 9 fewer than 25. What I want you to think about is if you had to figure out the answer to this, 9 fewer than 25, your brain is probably going to say, oh, I'm subtracting 9 from 25. So just remember that the order definitely matters. One thing that you're going to see is that when you see the word than, less than, more than, fewer than, greater than, I like to tell students this is a switch word, and it is going to normally prompt you to switch the order of your numbers. So you can see that 9 moves to the back, 25 moves to the front, and because the word is fewer than, that prompts us to subtract. So certain words or word phrases can be translated into symbols, mathematical symbols, just like we talked about on the last slide. To write an algebraic expression, which remember that's also known as a variable expression, those are the same things, you need to look for these words or phrases and know what operation you should use. So here's a good table. This might be something you write down in your notes so that you can remember. You can also maybe pause the video and take a screenshot and keep this somewhere so you can pull it up. But a lot of them you probably already know. Addition, plus, increase by, sum, more than. Okay, so you're adding on. Subtracting, you're taking away. So minus, difference, less, decreased or reduced by. Multiplication, times, the product of, division, divided by, or the quotient of. So you probably have a good idea of this already, but if you don't, make sure you take some time to learn these and memorize these different phrases. So let's go ahead and try practice problem 1. If you would like to, go ahead and pause the video and give it a try. Which word phrase represents this expression? The sum of G and 24, the product of G and 24, the difference of G and 24, or the difference of 24 and G. So I see a plus sign there. When I look at my addition, I see the word sum, and I know that sum means adding, so the correct answer is A. Okay, practice problem 2. Which word phrase represents this expression? Okay, so we have 2. We're dividing it by n plus 3. So I know that I am finding a quotient because division, 2 divided by, that is quotient. So they all have the quotient. Order does matter when it comes to division and subtraction. Okay, when you're looking at subtraction or division, you have to pay attention to the order. So because 2 is what we're dividing, 2 should be first. So the quotient of 2, the quotient of 2. So I can mark these 2 out because this would mean that 3 needed to be on top. So the quotient of 2 and the sum, so quotient is correct, sum is correct because I am adding underneath. And am I adding n and 3 or am I adding n and 2? And you can see right here I'm adding n and 3. So our correct answer is going to be C. Before you leave, make sure you can write algebraic expressions from verbal phrases and do the opposite, write verbal phrases from algebraic expressions. Thanks for watching.